another video, but it's gonna be a sad video because well, we're gonna lose somebody today. Somebody that's been, you know, close to our heart for so long, and a method of control. But well, let's find out who it is, because we're, I'm gonna kill somebody today, and it's just, you know, it's gonna be a murder. It's just gonna be a slaughter again of probably one of the most important people that you believe in. But he's gotta go. He's gotta go. So we all know that, here we go. We start with the word magic, the number magic, and the geometry magic. Okay, your ABCs, your 1, 2, 3s right here. Well, we have to start with the number 1. The number 1, the one and only, that is attributed to the letter A. The letter A is the first letter of the alphabet and is associated to hidden meaning through LF. And that would be father, that would be son, that would be man, and it's associated to strength. But it's also associated to the circle. That's right. As far as we know, according to the Kabbalists, the circle is associated to 1. It's the very first symbol of the whole system. And it's important because it's unique. It doesn't have any angles. So we go from it being associated to 1, the first letter of the alphabet, an important position, to the circle. But what was the circle used for? Well, it was used to create the 7 days of the week. The 7 days of creation through sacred geometry. Then we had the flower of life, which we have 666 because the first circle is consciousness and does not count. I could tell you where he is. He's right here, right there. And then from there on, we get this, the tree in the middle of what? That's right. These are flowers. That looks like a garden. So you have your beginning here. You have your tree of life. And if you know anything about this is heaven and this is earth. And the Hebrew alphabet was created through this. And that's going to be important because we're going to put it together. We're going to meet God. Here he is. He's perfect. That's right. He has no angles. He's infinite. Well, there you go. He's holy. Comes from the word whole. That looks pretty whole. There's no triangle. There's nothing missing. It's all here. Has no beginning, no end. Oh, no, I don't see any beginning or end here. Those are all the attributes of who? God. And God is the circle. And if you don't believe me, go find videos talking about pi inside of Genesis. Why do you think they put pi inside of Genesis? Because it all refers to the circle, the seed of life, the garden, the tree with its heaven and earth, and, well, the Kabbalah with the cube of God. But that's where it all comes from. They took something and they created a story around it. And that's it. That's as simple it is. We have maybe a word or two. As A is attributed to Father, Son, and Man. As you can see, the Father is the Son, as well as the Son of Man. So all this starts with the number 1, which is associated to the 0, and the nonsense that you can actually make out of this. We have I think a word inside, I think it's a quote of the Bible. In the beginning there was the Word, and in the Word there was God. Well, right here, the word good, let me take my eraser. Well, you have a circle, and if you take one of them out, as you did over here, you know, as the first, like, well, you have God. But that's a little fun. Anyways, the cults have been having fun too. When they write the word God, they don't put the circle. And I've been asking myself, why do they do that? Well, it's evident. 7 plus 4 equals 11, and 11 is the beginning of magic. So when you see some nonsense, you have to ask yourself some questions. What is all this nonsense about? You have to know the origins of word magic and how they can be attributed to geometry, and how geometry can be made into a story, and that billions of people believe in. And well, another thing I forgot to mention is that the number, and I think I mentioned it in another video, that the number of God is 777, and that comes from the alphanumeric total of the Hebrew alphabet when Aleph is worth 1. So anyways, and it's also, you take the 6 over here and you put it here, that equals your 7. So whatever, that's the number 777. So we've got pi, which also has the hidden number of Jesus and of what all other numbers inside the Bible. So your God that you've been praying to and you believe is going to come to rescue you after World War III, well, good luck. You can ask him a few questions right here, but he's not going to help you. He's never going to help you. So that's it. This is God, and I want you to think about it. Father, Son, man. The first man was Adam. The father of all the religions is Abraham. Come on. You know, if you fail to understand word magic at this point, I can't help you. And you can just, you know, keep on doing what you're doing. You can walk in circles for the rest of your life. Thank you very much.